You've made your mistake. Letting you be known to me, nerd.
Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
Is anyone hurt?
Possibly?
I don't think so.
I didn't see anyone else.
You pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Why are you down here?
Something wrong.
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Why do we have to ask these
Jill and I will make
questions?
to Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
I get that it's like, yeah, it needs to be taken care of, but also, can we just, I don't know, not worry about asking the question on if we want to or not finish the job? Just saying. Just saying. We came here to do the thing, not constantly ask each other, are we up for it? Can we do it? Just a wee bit of a... What is it? What is the word I'm looking for? Wee bit of something that regards that. I don't know. I'm like actually drawing a blank on the actual word.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Man, I am so glad I have so many good AoE moves for tiny hordes. Boop.
This one.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay. Just do tiny little mega flare blast. That's fine. Oh no! I gotta fight chocobos! No! Not the chocobos! I never thought I would have to fight chocobos. Yo, 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 yo. Hiya, 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 hiya. Oh, at least they are magically self-cleaning. It's one thing to have to fight them. Cleaning up after them? Oh boy. Cutscene? Hello?
Something's coming.
Oh.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
The first wave and
Only the
chocobos.
first round, Sir Wade.
I was kidding. I have the script apparently. The amount of times I've done that so far, and I'm just like, oh, alrighty. Here, let me. I want to try at least one of the mega flares. See how that kind of helps out. Yaw. Wow. Okay, it's I definitely need to save up experience to make that a little bit better. I am so glad that counters the projectiles. Oh my gosh. I don't know why my brain lately has just been like, ah yes, words, they don't do so well. Also, I cannot wait to actually upgrade the abilities. Especially the Giga Flare one, because make giant laser beam better? Absolutely. And Dunzo. Oh, okay. I thought he was about to teleport out of it like he did the last time, the Mike Wazowski. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Oh,
Then
my
we
neck.
make for Martha's while we can.
Back to Martha's. There is
What
music.
did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready.
Yeah?
The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Nearly free bodyguards? Okay, questo completo. The frames of war. Guardian scarf, what are you? Really? You just give me a in Clive's chamber collectible? Okay.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Nunny?
Oscar, over here.
Hello.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch.
I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Ow.
He didn't.
My
But his
wrist.
brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Sir Rodney.
Well,
Why does
go
that...
on, then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade.
It's been so long since I've heard these names.
If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire?
Nunny?
I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar. But I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
Yep.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name.
Okay.
You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that... the...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Was Sir Rodney like my teacher dude in the beginning of the game?
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Alright. Repeating animation. And now we fast travel. Oops. Wrong one. Okay. We'll deal with Sambrick later. Let's get the desert map out of the way. Oh, thank God the sun's blotted out, so it's not going to be a blinding mess. God. This area always gave me troubles.
Your new companion appears much
lighting
more
and
formidable than your
everything.
uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Oh.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay.
But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic.
Okay.
Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem.
What's that
And
problem?
at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Stop beating around the bush.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes
Christ.
you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Okay, yeah. Just a simple, hey,
Suppose we
our
just follow the
problem is,
shouting.
can you please go talk to them? Something similar, closer to that. I'm sorry, I don't like dialogue that drags stuff like that out way too long when it doesn't need to. Uh-huh.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way.
What are you on about?
We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
What if we just
But
got
what
rid of
happens
all
when
of
they
them?
come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
Oh, God.
That's enough. Both of you.
Hey, Victor.
Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Mm-hmm. I am the most out-of-place character in this entire scene.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Let's see.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
Many a
I
problem.
was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos. And the markets have all but ceased to operate.
Uh-huh.
The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies.
Okay.
I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness.
Okay, who are they?
It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man
You have
to
not
madness.
asked the question.
Or
Answered
an
the question.
entire city, for that matter.
You answer the question.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
Uh-huh.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Uh-huh. It's not that it's bad dialogue. It's just it takes too long to get to the point. And now we're going back to talk to these people. Ooh.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
Hell, I could do that right
My
now.
thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Wipe out all the bandits.
Well, if it were my namesake,
Don't give me a multiple choice. Just
he'd let them choose for themselves. And be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight it
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits?
It appears we have a plan of Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly.
As you wish.
Okay.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful.
How?
Don't
What
worry, Victor and I will
million
do
sentence
most of the
paragraph are you
talking.
about to give me?
You need only play along.
Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
I apologize for my impatience, but it's like, Christ. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, you're closer. I'm. Okay.
Picture it, Conrad.
All right. I like how the area lightens up.
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself.
Okay.
Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane,
What?
commander of the Red Wings,
What?
the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
What? We're just
Pleasure,
lying
my
now?
lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
Lady Jane question
As
mark.
I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamul's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not.
I can't believe we're gaslighting
We'll
these
show those
people.
bastards who they're dealing with.
We are just gaslighting them into just shutting up and dealing
Can't
with their own
believe that
problems.
actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt.
Or the sharpest
And there's
knife
a
in the
reason
crayon
why
box.
I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Damn. Looked at me like, yeah, you ain't good with words. Also, do not like the... Oh, it's because those clouds are moving, that's why. I was like, why is the scenes just randomly brightening and darkening? It's because there's actual cloud physics, unfortunately. Ay, ay, ay.
I mean, it may still be
All
possible
right.
to buy some. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
I'm a merchant.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
By way of gaslight lying.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it.
Okay.
But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Lord Underhill.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
The hell does
She
that?
saw right through
Okay.
it. No, I didn't say it was good. Merely that it produced the desired effect.
Okay.
Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss.
Meet back at Briar's Kiss. Okay. Okay.
Like, comment, subscribe.